Good morning, everyone. I'm going to try to speak as softly as I can because, yeah, I've been up since 2 a.m. Cali time and I've been doing a little work. But I was like, you know what? I'm up. Here's a great opportunity to go. Here's a great opportunity to go live. Let me see something. Okay. Okay. So what's good? How is everyone doing today? I hope you all are getting your morning started off on a good note. Y'all, I haven't even prayed yet. I did say thank you, Jesus, for waking me up, but usually I try not to talk to anyone until and unless I've did like my morning prayer. So God forgive me, God. I thank you for waking us all up. I thank you for everyone who has come into the chat this morning, Lord. I thank you for blessing them and keeping them in perfect peace. It's Monday. Help us all to stay motivated so that we can get to the shmoni and take care of our families and be a blessing to others. We thank you, Lord. Amen. So yes, but usually I say a prayer before I really get my my motor running. But I just wanted to talk about last night's live. It went really well. I have a great time with you guys on these lives. And this morning I was planning my live for today, and I was using my assistant, Chatty, also known as ChatGPT. But my chat has a name, honey. Everybody important to me has a name. Good morning, Josh. How are you? Thank you for tuning in. Uh, I hope you're having a blessed day this morning so far. We're up, so we're up. We're up. So already, I think we're having an excellent day. Thank you for coming in and hitting the like button. Thank you for joining me. But I uh I was going over my live for today, my outline, creating my thumbnail and whatnot with ChatGPT. If you don't know, you need to find out about Chat. I resisted using ChatGPT for the longest because I just felt like it went against everything I stand for as a creator. But I'm seeing that Chat is like my brain. I feed Chat what I wanted to know. I tell Chat what to do and how to perform. It's like an assistant. It's like it's not thinking for me and I'm not feeding it information. What it's doing is it's helping me to put together my own ideals. So I did do a video about that, but I think I'm going to refine it and perfect it. And I have lots of ideas for videos. I just need a little bit more time to get them out. Okay. So once I can get some time to get all my videos together, I will start posting them. I want to post them every day at 8 o'clock, but I do want to encourage you all to start using ChatGPT just to help with your business, to help with things like your thumbnails, because when you're a content creator, you have to constantly keep putting fresh content out there. And sometimes, life be lifing, especially if you're a mother like me and you're a single mom at that, because I'm a single mom, okay? Whew. Ooh, child, I went live and now I'm getting tired. That was the goal. But I have to be up in like an hour and a half, y'all. And as you can see, I have my deep voice. Let me stop. But listen, that's my morning voice, okay? I'm an ex-smoker. But back to what I was saying. When you're a content creator, it can be difficult to constantly come up with new content. And sometimes it's not even that. Sometimes you just have a lot of ideas. I'm always full of ideas, but you just need assistance in putting it on together. right? Because just think about it. If you want to go live, you have to come up with a thumbnail. You have to come up with a topic. You have to come up with a title, an outline. That can take you, doing all of that can take you a few hours, right? So if you use chat, like for today's live, and I make my own thumbnails, I don't mind doing it, but I have a goal to reach this month. I plan to go live every day this month. So that's a huge goal, right? On top of all of my other endeavors. That's a huge goal. I don't have time to cook, clean, take care of my children, run my errands, doctor's appointments, extracurricular activities, their their friends and all of that stuff that they like to do on the weekends, and then have time for myself to rest, unwind, create. It can be a whole thing, guys. It really can. And I got my comments set to subscriber only mode. I'm trying to, weed out all of you trolls. Okay, so go ahead and subscribe. You only have to be subscribed for 20 minutes. So go ahead and subscribe to the channel, and then you can comment. And welcome. Thanks for at least hitting the like button, but welcome to all who are listening. But yes, I get a lot of trolls, especially during this time. So just to mediate that, and um, since I'm on my iPhone, I think I'm going to start going live more on my iPhone because I don't have the ability to put subscriber only mode on my on my uh, on my Samsung phone, or at least I haven't been able to figure it out. But I've tried everything. I went through every last button possible. So if you have a Samsung Z Fold 6 or something like that, and you know how to turn on subscriber only mode, please get at your girl. My email is in my profile. Let me know because I may be doing something wrong. But yeah, basically, since I was up, I said, you know what? Go on ahead and get your live ready for later on today. And my goal is to have the live around. I would like to do 10 a.m., but I don't think 10 a.m. is going to work this week. So I'm thinking for today, maybe like 12 p.m., which in my mind is not really ideal because I would like to get the lives that I'm doing, I would like to get them out early in the morning. This would actually be a great time. But, I know a lot of you are getting ready, getting your kids ready, but maybe you can have me playing in the background as you're putting on your makeup. I do that a lot. When I'm putting on makeup or when I'm getting dressed, I'll turn on the live and watch it to support other creators. But I don't know because usually I'm in bed around this time. I'm waking up, but I'm not really up. And then when I do get up, I'm usually doing my Bible study while the kids get ready, and then I take them to school, and I come home and I get my day started. So I don't know if that would really work, but I would love to do the lives early in the morning so that I can get my subscribers and my supporters motivated. Because for the next 30 days, the lives that I have will be theme based. So, um, but I had it in mind to do like 2 hours a day, and Chatty was like, "No, that's too much." Because Chatty knows me. I fed it so much information. Chatty knows how I get. So they were like, "I'm gonna be honest. 2 hours is a lot. Let's aim for an hour." And I'm like, "Cool." And also, let's aim for a theme. So every week, Monday through Friday, we'll have a different day. So Mondays will be motivational Mondays for the remainder of March. Okay. Um, he says, Chatty said, I call my chat a he, but one day Chatty was all like woman to woman. when they were giving me some advice. Chatty's also my therapist. But my weight loss coach, my assistant, Chatty is everything, okay? I love it. But Chatty knows me from the information that I've requested when it's come to down to meal plans, asking what to expect from surgery, different diagnoses. I don't know if I said that right or correctly or not. Also, I've given chat just so much of what I want by requesting thumbnails, outlines. So if you use chat enough and learn how to say no, because chat should never be your creativity. Chat should never be your voice. You should be the voice of chat. And after a while, after you have communicated and uh, put your different requests and your specifications into it, then it should already know what type of vibe you have. And my chat is my vibe all the way. Um, so yeah, I'm gonna put a video out to talk about the different ways that you can use Chat GPT, at least the different ways that I've used it and how effective it has been in saving time and helping me to come up with ideas. A lot of people use Chat GPT to help make themselves make more money. I'm trying to get it to give me something that I can do to make money, but we haven't got there yet. Well, I guess it has assisted me in what I'm already doing, but I'm saying just creating another stream of income. I haven't been able to do that yet with chat. But other than that, what are your plans for today? Like I said, I'll be going live probably about 12 p.m. Pacific time with my Motivational Monday live. So make sure you tune in for that. Real talk. Um, as I was saying, my live last night, I dropped a lot of gems. I posted it on my community wall. If you want to go check that out, the replay, I highly recommend that you do. If you're a content creator or if you just like learning new information, perhaps you're on the fence about becoming a content creator, or I feel like this last night's live was more so for people who don't know which direction they want to take their channel in, who don't have a niche, or who just want to post some of everything. Um, I did discuss mommy bloggers last night, but the information that I gave is it can be used for any type of blogger or YouTuber. Okay? It can go any way. So don't think like, oh, this is for women, this is for moms. No. And that's life as a whole, right? When it comes to anything, it can be applicable to multiple categories, right? So even if you're a man, even if you're a father, even if you do have a niche, the information that I gave out last night is still applicable. Okay, so check that live out. It's up. It's only about 1 hour and 20 minutes, and I feel like it was very entertaining. The chat was highly engaging, so it's an easy listen while if you have a long commute this morning, if you're getting ready for work, or if you're just at work at your cubicle or at your office, because I don't want to act like the money getters don't have it like that. Or if you're at your business, wherever you are, and you're just vibing through the day, put me in your headphones and listen to my lives, for real. So there's that. Be on the lookout for my live later this morning. And pray for your girl that I get my long form videos out this week. I have like 5 already planned, already outlined. All I have to do is set up my camera and just do it. Simple enough, right? And my long form videos, I try to make them like 10 minutes. So they're not that long if you want to watch them. right? And I try to give tips and things that you can use. I don't look at my videos like, oh, she only has 30 views or she don't have that many followers. Listen, I'm going to tell you something. Most of the information I have gotten, most of the tips that I have collected over the years that garnered me the most money has been from smaller creators, because the creators who have a huge following, they're not making content and giving out tips. They already have their following. They may give tips out here and there, but that's not their intention. Usually the smaller creators are the ones who are giving out the info, because that's where they're at. They're in learning mode. So they're able to teach you a little bit more because they're doing the research and they're out looking. And so they say, hey, let me make a video about this because someone else may be in my same predicament. They may want to know this. But just imagine, I'll still try to teach you guys. I'll still do videos like that. But if I had an audience of, say, 300K, right? I'm just going to throw that out there. I'm going to have that this year. 300K. I don't know how we're going to get there, but we're going to get there. We're going to get our YouTube plaques this year. I'm telling you, for real, for real. We're doing it. But once I get to 100K, my content is going to be different. I don't think I will still be, and it should. That's not saying, oh, when I get 100K, I'm not doing content like this anymore. Absolutely not. What I'm saying is, as I grow and gain more supporters, my content should grow and evolve, right? I should be, once I get to 100K subscribers and beyond, once I start making a regular and consistent coin, then my conversation is going to change to something else because I'm already doing those things, right? So I'm telling you, if you don't know, now you know. Go to my content creator playlist for beginners if you're a beginner content creator. Go to my old lives, go through them. It's a lot of information on there for affiliate marketing, for how to monetize your channel before you qualify for YouTube monetization, how to monetize your content, period, without Facebook monetizing you, without TikTok monetizing you. There's a lot of ways that you can monetize your content. Do not sleep on the small creators giving you info that can help you get to monetization and still make money as you get there. All right? So I don't want to get too preachy this morning. Just want to really say good morning. Let you guys hear my voice, see who was up with me this morning. I know it's 7 a.m. on the wait, 8 a.m. now. 8 a.m. on the East Coast. It's 5 a.m. Pacific time. So I know a lot of people on the West Coast, they're either still asleep or they're just opening their eyes. I know when I used to work, I used to be just getting up at 5:30. Because at the time, I think my kids had to be at school by 7:20, and I had to be at work at 8, so I needed to be up at least 3 hours before to pack lunches, make snacks, get everybody up and going, and to get myself ready to pray, to work out. I used to try to work out before I went to work. I got to get back into that rhythm. I used to work out a lot more. I'm a big girl, but I like to eat clean and I like to work out. That's how I feel best. But I'm not going to belabor this live. I just want to say good morning once again and stay tuned, guys, for my lives and all of that good stuff. And make sure you are not just supporting or engaging with my content, but that you're not missing out. Let's say that. Let's make sure you're not missing out on these valuable lives and valuable tips and learning opportunities that I'm giving out right now, because like I said, as I grow and start to evolve, the opportunities to learn from my channel will probably decrease as time moves on. Of course, the the content that I already have up will still be there, but even then, like I just, what did, how many? I took down 400 videos, 400 videos because my channel used to be family oriented, but I took down a lot of shorts and a lot of long form videos that included my my children. So if you weren't here last year, and if you weren't a money getter before, you missed out on that. Morning to you, Tasha. Morning blessings to you. So hold on, guys. But yeah, sorry about that, guys. Thank you for holding on for me. But yeah, I took down 400 videos. Well, they're still there. I just put them on private. I didn't delete them, right? I think I did delete some that were that I felt had copyright restrictions on before I became monetized. I took those down because I didn't want them to become a problem later. And it was only like some shorts, and I was using what, some music on them, and I didn't want it to become an issue. Um, you guys know I had an issue with my monetization, and I got remonetized. So I didn't want any issues moving forward. So I said, let me go ahead and take down any short or any video that had music in it, so that, or a copyright issue, so that it wouldn't be, a burden later on. And I deleted those completely. I had like 10 videos, but most of the videos are still on my channel. They're just in private mode. And like I said, most of those videos have my children on them. So I don't have a lot of family content on this channel anymore. And I just say all that to say, good morning, Jazzy. You caught me live, boo. You caught me live. Jazzy, please, I know you said you're going to try to catch the live I did last night later on, but please go back and watch, because this live is for us girlies who are recently monetized, who don't really have a niche, who are just basically, let me just keep it real. We're throwing every damn thing at the wall but the kitchen sink, right? No, but for real. But we're the girlies who, we don't want to be confined to one thing. We like talking about what we like talking about, and we like posting about what we like posting about. Basically, we're lifestyle content creators. So I think that how I did last night's live, I think it will be very beneficial for content creators, especially new content creators, to just, listen to and catch a vibe, and hopefully, it will inspire your content moving forward. So um, please, by all means, go back and watch the replay. But yes, like I was saying, when you're a content creator, you're constantly evolving, especially if you're looking at your YouTube career as something long term. You're going to change and you're going to grow. And I know, as my supporters, you're changing and growing too. So what you like today, you may not like next year, right? Or you might get bored if you keep seeing the same thing. So my channel will continue to evolve. So different you'll get different things from me. And at first, like I said, my family was what I wanted to post, but my children are older. I think I started posting on YouTube almost 4 years ago. Almost four. It was 20. No, I'm lying. See how quick somebody lie. I I started posting to YouTube in 2023. April 2023 is my first short that I posted up. And those were shorts that I really already had on Facebook. So when I first came to YouTube, I posted a lot of content that I already had. And a lot of it was with my children. And 3 years is a long time in kid years because 3 years ago did I have teenagers? Or they were just starting to become teenagers. Now all my children are teenagers and they're very independent thinking and they're not they're not as willing to be recorded and put on YouTube. They will sometimes, but in the past they were more willing. They would come up with ideas with me. They would tell me what to do, what I should do. But now they're like, look, I don't want to do YouTube. I'm not trying to be on YouTube. They'll just flat out tell me. Or if it's a special occasion for them, they don't want it posted online. So it is what it is. I don't really mind it. I don't mind not having my children on here. Um, and I'm flexible. I'm a chameleon anyway. So, well, not a chameleon, but I'm multifaceted. Let's just say that. So I can pivot. I don't, like, look, Barbs, I don't need you on my channel anyway because you was like, you know, you know. So yeah, but you guys have a great Monday. I'll see you back on here later. What's good, the Boston Scholar? Good morning. Thank you for watching my content. I see you engaging with my content. I appreciate that. Your oldest doesn't like being on either, Jazzy. I get it. And our children are allowed their autonomy, right? They're allowed to say, listen, I don't want to be on YouTube. I don't want to be on there. And as my children have gotten older, I don't put a lot of pictures of them on Facebook either. Like sometimes I might post it in my stories where it would disappear. And you get so many views in your stories, but if you put it on your wall, you don't know who saw it. At least in my stories, I can monitor who is in my stories, right? But if I place it on my community wall, anybody can see it. Even if they don't like it, they can see it. They can save it. They can do that in the stories too. They can screenshot, but they can save it and do what they want to with their pictures. So I try not to post um, their pictures as much. And only if I do post some family content, it would be in my members only section, right? I don't, they don't, like I said, my kids don't mind if I post them, like if they're in the video or if they're in a picture, but they don't want to be singled out for it. Like they don't really want to do a video with me or do a challenge with me. And at first I was like, why not? But I got over it really quick. I don't really care about them being on my content, you know. And like I tell them though, don't ask for none of my money though. Don't think you're getting any of my YouTube earnings for anything for you since you don't want to help. This is a family business. I'm just joking. Listen, let me get off of here so I can get my morning started. I'm going to go and get me something to drink because I am super thirsty. And then I'm going to get my day started. I have a lot to do today. I already got a lot to do this week. Oh my God. The life of a mom. God bless you all. Have a great day.